Hello and welcome to another edition of Scale Model Jam. And as you can see on the desk today, we've got something quite special. This is the Aoshima Nissan Skyline 34 GTR, but it is the pre-painted version. These were available a little while ago. They're not really anymore, so they're becoming harder to find, especially in this colour, the Midnight Purple one. I actually had to get this one in from Japan. On the base of it, it looks like a really nice kit. It does look like a normal, bog standard Aoshima kit. Once inside, I've had a quick peek already, but let's take you through that now. And there we go. There's the kit. As you can see, it's all completely sealed still. Factory fresh. It looks crazy because I've never seen a pre-painted kit before, so this is my first time physically having a close look at one. It looks amazing. So yeah, let's dive in, shall we? So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to look at the glass. This is completely sealed, so let's just grab that. There we go. And we have the glass. As you can see, it's already been masked off. The indicators and everything have been painted. It's a matte on the inside, so it's nice and shiny on the outside. That's incredible how clear those lines are. I would struggle to get that clear, to get those sort of pin sharp lines. I really would. That's amazing. And here we have the body panels, and as you can see, if I do that in the light, it is a gloss finish. It is very, very good. It's beautifully smooth. The light in here doesn't allow me to capture really, I guess, unless I reflect it like that, the actual gorgeousness of this midnight purple colour that it's painted in. You can see that the front splitter there is painted matte black as well. It's absolutely stunning. You can see the colour there. I'm absolutely shocked by this. I was not expecting it to look this good, if I'm honest. And next we have the interior. We can see that we have actually two different colour seats there. I'm guessing that's going to be the driver's one. It's actually the rear seats are actually painted a separate colour as well, and you've got the silver inlay there for the gear stick. We have the window screen wipers there as well. The paint is so clean. I can't get over it. That's incredible. Okay, now we come to the interior side of things. We've got the dashboard there, again with the silver inlay there with a bit of added detail, so you can go a little bit more into that. Steering wheel, gear shift, handbrake, rearview mirror, the little display screen just there. And on the side here we have the top part of the spoiler. Obviously it's a two-piece spoiler on the R34. We have the interior door panels just there. There's obviously no detailing, it is just one flat colour. The painting is fantastic. Okay, next up we have the chrome piece with we've got the exhaust and exhaust tips just there. We've got the rear lights, or the backs of the rear lights there, the front and rear brake discs and calipers. We have the headlight assembly just there, or the rear part of the headlight assembly, and we have the wing mirror infills just there. These are a standard piece. Obviously they're not painted in any way, they're just chromed up as they would be in a normal 34 kit. Okay, onto the chassis. This is an unpainted piece. Still nicely detailed, to be fair, and quite easy to cut out if you want to put your own 26 in there. Okay, we've come to more of the suspension parts, again unpainted because no one's going to really look underneath these cars. But we've got a few diffusers and engine panelling and stuff like that. The steering column, front hubs for the steering, part of the exhaust pipe, the bottom part of the front suspension there with the all panel that would come through there, and the rear suspension there. These bits would be, I'm guessing these are male fitment wheels, so female fitment wheels. So these would go through in there straight into the wheel, which we'll have a look in a second. Okay, we've got the rear lights. This is the outer assembly. I can assume that is a fog light in the rear bumper because I think it goes into the number plate recess just there. Again, unpainted but moulded in colour, so it doesn't really matter. Some nice detailing there. I don't know if you can see that. So if we were to put light through it with an LED, that would actually come out quite nicely. And here we go with the rear indicators. These would go into the rear light recesses. The red part we've just seen there, these are the indicators. Okay, I'm not going to take these ones out of the packet because they're going to go everywhere. We've got obviously the Aoshima R34s have working suspension. Hence the springs, just there. We've got nicely moulded rubber tyres just there. And we have the poly caps. Okay, so now we have mesh. This will be to go inside the front air dam to give it a little bit more detail. It's nice, and it's actually a really nice touch. It does make a good effect. A lot of people think throw it away, but I really like using this stuff, so it looks really, really nice, especially when there's an intercooler or something behind it as well. And here we go. We have the beautiful R34 GTR wheels just there, obviously molded in colour. I think these would be in colour anyway on the standard kits. That's not pre-painted. They are female fitment, so we were right about the male parts on the other tree back there. Nicely detailed, and should look the part once it's made. Okay, down to the decals. I'll put these a bit big on the screen in a second. So with the standard Skyline number plates, we have 3 dashboards. Now, the instructions tell us to use number 4. I don't know what the difference between those two is. That looks like it's in KMH. That looks like it's in MPH. I'd have to zoom in a little bit, I think, with the camera to figure that one out, but I will take a look once it's been scanned. It could be the difference between, I guess, GTR and Nismo. I'm not 100% sure. Got the VSpec 2 decals there, VSpec 2, VSpec 2 GTR, DTR. So these are the numbers that go on the windshield if the car's in Japan. And we've got some more M-Spec now and some indicator decals and stuff. Although this is a pre-painted kit, you do still have to do a little bit of work, so the decaling is there for that reason. They're nicely printed though, and there's no fade on them at all. The kit isn't that old; it's only a couple of years. But yeah, they look impressive, and they'll look nice on it when it's completed. Obviously, that's the little one that'll go in the display on top of the dashboard, just there. Yeah, nice. And now for the part that everybody wants to see. That beautiful, beautiful body shell. Painted in Midnight. It's got my fingerprints all over it. Excuse me on that one. But the paint work is fantastic. It really is. It's lovely and smooth. We've even got the window rubbers done already. All the way around. It looks fantastic. It looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, I wish I could do a paint job like this myself, if I'm honest. And my clears tend to go on a little bit thick, so I need to take the hint and work on that, you know what I mean? But that is stunning. Obviously, because it's pre-painted, there's no... I was going to say there's no panel lining, but I can see a little bit just there on the corner. I don't know if you can catch that, just there. And another one just there. But, you know, it can be forgiven. It looks like they've got rid of most of it. This must be like an automated process. I'm guessing the panel line's just there as well. No, fantastic. And that is a beautiful colour. Absolutely stunningly beautiful colour. I'm not sure how well it's coming up on the camera. It's dark outside, and I have the lights on inside my man cave here. So I hope you can see what I can see, because that's beautiful. Okay, down to the instructions. So these should be pretty typical of the Aoshima kit instructions. We've got the finished product just here, and as always we start with the front suspension. These typically should be, I'm pretty much sure in fact, although it does say pre-painted there at the top left, that these are exactly the same as a standard 34 Aoshima Skyline. On the basis that you're still being told to paint certain parts and things, which is fine if you want to go to that sort of detail. But it's all there. It's typical Aoshima, very clear, very concise, lovely drawings. We've got the interior with the decal placement, things like that, and the seats. Obviously, got a choice. It's telling you to use the other seat for the driver's side, as I thought. Moving on, we have the interior, putting the side of the side parts of the interior on, the door cards and things. Then it's the glass and the wing mirror. Here we have the wing mirror detail, and obviously the mesh right there to go where it used to go on the bumper, and it does make a difference. So if you've got it and you never used it, try it. You'll be quite surprised. There we go. The front bumper attachments, obviously with the mesh inside. Then we're talking about the rear lights and spoiler. Two-piece spoiler, and then fitting it all together. Couldn't be any simpler. And here, as always, on the back is everything that comes in the kit. So it's always good to check your kit with what's on here, just in case anything's missing. I've never heard of any missing parts from an Aoshima kit, if I'm honest. And usually there's greyed out parts for bits you don't need, but it looks like you do use absolutely everything. So there it is, the R34 GTR from Aoshima, pre-painted. My impressions, I've built a few 34s from Aoshima, and they are very simple kits to go together. They always look good, except you have the bonus here of it being pre-painted, so you don't have to go through all the sanding down, the prep, you know, the painting, the gloss, waiting a couple of weeks, all that sort of stuff, which really makes these kits appealing, especially for new people to the hobby. You just literally unclip the parts from the sprue, you glue them together, and within a couple of hours you've got yourself a model, a fully built model, and that is awesome. That really is awesome. I will be getting some more of these pre-painted kits. I think they're a really good idea, and it's basically me cheating when I'm doing a build. But I will get this built pretty soon, and you guys will see that because I'll take you through it on camera. If you haven't already, drop us a like and subscribe. That really helps the channel out, and I'll be most grateful. I will take you through the build on this kit. We'll see how well it goes together. So I'll see you on that journey. You take care, guys. Good night.